back for another episode of the Privateers POV. This time is going to be a little bit different. I know this is mostly a bike channel, but we're doing something a bit different this week. Decided to run a marathon with a week's preparation in my workwear, the boots included. So don't know what I'm getting myself into, but should be fun. Please, that's better. How are we filming? Just clocked off work for the day. I'm doing a pergola like 2 minutes from home, which is awesome. We've still got daylight, and we're gonna go and do some downhill at the local. Go and get some black water, pick me up. So we've been up since 5. Did a workout this morning. Yeah, in the last phase of the training plan before we head off to Europe to race World Cups. Treating myself to some new specky mongrels. Bit of an upgrade on the King G's. No Nike Vaporfly to our marathon shoes, but they'll do the trick. Hey Rubes, what do you reckon? They'll be good. 5 stitches in my finger from a bit of an accident last week. Just went back to the emergency to try and get them out, and they weren't having it because it's not an emergency, which is fair enough. So we're taking matters into our own hands because we're too stingy to go to a doctor's. So what I'm gonna do, don't try this one at home. Got some boiling water, some betadine. Clean the gear. I don't have a real sharp cutting thing, so we're going to use some nail clippers, but give them a good clean in the betadine. Need some light on the situation. Alright, that one's cut. Hopefully you can just yank them out. There we go. One stitch out successfully. Nice. All out. Shit out in there. Thing's brand new. So alright, just a bit of an update for you. Had good four or so solid days work in the mongrels. Getting pretty comfy now, loosening up a bit. Runs on tomorrow, 7 AM, so we'll be up at probably 5, it's an hour and a half away. Trying to last minute carb load and then come back straight past home, pick up the rig, and we'll be straight into practice at Mt Taylor. So we're gonna miss the first half, but I've been there enough to know where I'm going, so it'll just be kind of checking the conditions. So I went to the shops, hooked myself up with one of these vests. Carry the water, it's a bit like a camelback, but there's no bladder in the back of this one. You can put one in, but it has these little 500 mils in the front because it's actually mandatory for this race to carry a snake bite bandage and a litre of water. So yeah, I'll definitely fill that with electrolytes and stuff. Keep the salt in, gonna need it. Some illegal gear from the running shop in the bottle. It's supposed to help save me legs. Alright, morning of the marathon. It's 5 o'clock. We're about to go. Just had standard breakfast, plenty of oats, some berries and that in it. Got the pack and the snacks all ready to go. Body's feeling pretty good at the moment. My feet are intact, so we'll have to see how everything is after 42 k's of trail running. Just arrived at Tarabolga National Park. It's getting real now. And everyone's trotting around in their nice running shoes and that. I would be too, but yeah, I'm a fucking weirdo. This thing's pretty flashy, isn't it? Loaded up, ready to go. Boots are on. Got some tape on the feet and the nipples, so hopefully no blisters and chafe. Right, it's on a 12k. We're not good. We've been in the red for about 8k's, and we're on the cliff blocks. Hour and 10 in, so about time to start getting some nutrients in. Start, like it was just a big group of people running through the bush and good scenery, and the legs were feeling good.
The weather wasn't too bad.
I was like launching over trees and stuff. It was fucking sick. But then, yeah, it just kind of got grim real quick. From like 15k, started getting grim, and then after 20k, I was just cooked. Like cramps. Like they would sort of come on, I could feel them biting, and then I'd have to like stop, and every now and then they'd like fully lock on, and I just couldn't move. I had to stop and stretch it out, and then some girl gave me some salt tablets. We're back home now. She had boots, they survived, I survived. It's so much more grim than I could have ever thought. It was pretty much 5 hours, I think. Check out my toe.
On the phone.
It's alright. In the GoPro. And I'm bleeding from leeches, which is lovely. And then I don't know where it is, but we got the finisher medal and we did it. Come home, quick shower, spark up the Luxie, and now we'll head to Mt Taylor for some practice. Alright, we're going to get there with an hour to go, so probably only get 1 or 2 runs, but better than nothing, and good to pick up the plate. Say hello to everyone. So we did get out to Mt Taylor. It's only got 1 run, but is what it is. I know where I'm going at that place, and just good to see the conditions, and the conditions are really good at the moment, so pretty keen to go racing tomorrow. But first, I think I've earned myself a bit of a treat. Some rubbish from the Colonel himself. Zing on. Just heading to Mt Taylor for race day. 6:30. Got an early start today. Try and get on the transport at 7:30 so they can get us up the hill. And then practicing at 8. You're on, mate.
I'm in the under-17s here at Mt Taylor. The weather's good, dirt's good. Keen to get into it. Yeah.
What do you think of the track?
It's a pretty fun track, and it's good to kind of get the grip into those tight corners. And yeah, it's a great track. Probably one of my favourites, I reckon.
Get up, mate. Put her there.
I bet you'll never tell them how it feels. How it feels.
Morning.
How are you?
Yeah, good, yeah.
Good. Good look.
Maybe just make it a bit more curly.
Hey, Eddie. Back on a second.
Yeah. The dirt.
Eddie.
Unreal. We're all done with practice. All done with practice and seeding this morning. Track was like A1 first lap, and then second lap still sick but drying out, and then yeah, did the seeding run. A little bit skatey but still pretty good for Mt Taylor. That big bit of rain last week definitely helped. Managed to actually catch up some poor lad in the race, no, in the seeding run, and then sort of sat behind him just for the last part of the track. There wasn't much time to be made, but yeah, still managed to slot in the first for seeding, so we'll be dropping last, and yeah, keen as to rev it up. Essential goey. I'll probably have that just before I go up. So I'm feeling pretty tuckered out. The legs, even the throat's a little bit sore, feet are sore, just generally a bit worn out, so hopefully we can hold it together and throw down a good race. Yeah. Wrapped up racing, ended up taking the win and the fastest time, which is good. Catching up with everyone, love these Vic downhill races and the organisers, and big shout out to all them for making it happen. And yeah, that's local racing done for a bit, and yeah, time to start prepping for Europe.